Hi guys, it's your host, me, Leah, in Kaylea's life. So, topic 1. We're going to be talking about how to make friends during quarantine. Or better yet, how to keep them. Now, my first piece of advice is please don't beg. That gets on people's nerves like constantly. I know it may seem tempting, all alone at home. Maybe some of you are doing remote, some of you are not. But try not to be needy. That's really untasteful when it comes to people. Tip 2. I would say be genuine. Me personally, if I'm making a friend or hanging out with my friend, I prefer to know the real them. Like, if you're meeting somebody for the first time, don't cover your face in a bunch of makeup. Because think about it. Long term, they're going to see you without it anyway. And if nobody likes you without makeup on, then they're not really worth your time anyway. Be the real you. And don't try to be fake. All your quirks and flaws is what make you unique and what make people attracted to you. If they only like the superficial version, like I said, not worth your time. Tip number 3. Be thoughtful. If your friend tells you their birthday, try not to forget it. It can really drive a wedge in between you guys and your budding / reforming friendship. Be kind. Think about that person and how they may feel in the situation. Tip 4. Do things with them. To really make a relationship grow and to try to be friends, stay close to that person, experiences is where it's at. You can talk all night on the phone. You can text, looking at people's Instagram, or say hey in the hallways. But those aren't real. Relationships only start to get deeper and real when you actually have experiences with them. Maybe throw a little gathering with you and your friends, just to get to know each other a little better. That's how you get closer as a group. The experiences matter. Even if it's something as small as going to a store or a grocery store real quick and going shopping together. It doesn't have to be anything expensive, big, or glamorous. But it's the experiences that really make the relationship strong. Tip number 5. Don't blow them off. Now, you can follow all the other steps, but if you don't follow this one, this is where things can really get difficult for you. Let's say you have helicopter parents, or you can't go out during COVID. Stop trying to make plans. If you keep making plans back to back to back, and constantly have to cancel them, that can really, really start to make that person feel like, what's going on? Why? I personally wouldn't like to have a friend constantly try to invite them to stuff to hang out, but they're always blowing me off. I mean, sure, they're a cool person to hang out with, but if they're never there when you need them and never there to be available to you, they're not real. They're just there for show. It's just a face. Tip number 5. Now, I'm trying to think and remember, what was my tip number 5? Well, let me think. Tip number 5. If you hang out in a friend group, don't try to make it bigger, and do not try to introduce them to your other friend group. Sometimes it may work, but it's really like a 40-60 chance here. Like, it could turn out great, you guys could all like each other, they could feel jealous and be like you're hanging out with them instead of me. And it can also get awkward where they all become close friends and forget about you. And I'm not trying to be negative here, but it's just a plain old truth. This happened to me. And these are my honest, real tips. Now, how to keep friends during COVID. Ooh, I would say that's tip number 6. How to keep friends during COVID. Now that one's a little tricky. I would say, even though you're social distancing, hang out in like a public place. Somewhere not overcrowded, but somewhere where it's like public. Maybe like a park, or maybe like at a diner or something, depending on where you live. Maybe you can even go for a walk. Make sure you wear your masks and make sure you stay all bundled up and not too hot, and however the temperature is looking where you are. Now these are all my tips for now. If anybody has any other tips, I'll make a part 2. But please like, subscribe, and share this video. This is my second one so far, so I hope you guys enjoy. This is me, your host, Leah from K Leah's Life, tuning out. Bye!